Hey folks, and welcome to Green Hat Gardening. It is early November. We have had such a great year this year, and if you see me looking around, there are ladybugs, lady beetles everywhere. Everything's trying to get in for the winter here. And there's red wasps too, and they're a little bit aggressive today. They don't like me in here trying to cut and mess with stuff. But we've got a hard freeze coming up here in a couple of days, and a lot to harvest. And so let's see what we get today. And so we got a lot to harvest, and they're gonna be little like that, but that's okay. I actually brought out the basket and the wash pan. I have a feeling we'll need the wash pan for other peppers. And this is going to be just a last ditch bonanza before the big freeze, and hopefully we end up with some good stuff. We kind of know going into this things are going to be smaller. These are the little buckets that I kind of propped everything up on. And as a wind, it's kind of knocked things off, but that's okay. A little bitty dinky. At this point, you can afford to be aggressive with the with these. If it breaks or something, I'm not losing anything, because this is it. This is the end game here. But to be harvesting bell peppers this time of year is just quite a treat. The honeybees are not happy with me either. They want to get to these marigolds. They still want to pollinate. They're still saying, hey, it's warm. It's warm and you're in my way, basically. And I understand that. Fairly sure I got most of the big peppers just last week. I had hoped to be able to get past this one big freeze here, and I'd have a couple more weeks of grow time, but that's not going to happen. We hit 24 degrees. Forecast. Everything is toast. Frost blankets are... Oh, I took the whole limb off, even though I didn't mean to. But I obviously missed that one last time. I probably would have taken it. It's just so easy for peppers to hide down in all of this. But I gotta try to be thorough. Try to be real thorough today. In fact, I've even given some thought to just pulling the pepper plants themselves completely up and harvesting that way. But I don't know if I want to be that aggressive. This late in the year, it's not going to make any fruit for us, but we're thankful for what it has done this year. Down in here I see here's one. There's one that took the limb off again, but that's okay. Like I said, I don't care if it takes the limb off this time of year. As usual, I'm going to go over here on the back side of things, and next year, as I've said in many videos, next year I'm going to do this different. Definitely gonna do this differently. So I'm not having to go on this back side, or this fence is gonna have to move one or the other. Those are kind of my choices here. I mean, these wasps are everywhere today. Everything's not happy about this freeze coming. I can't blame them. Kind of the end game for them too. I don't know what will make wood peppers this size. Little dinky doohickeys. But sure we'll figure something out. That was broke. I think that is it for this side. For the back side. Not seeing anything here. There's some little bitty ones. But, you know, I'm going to take this one. But that one does me no good. Alright, here we are out front. This is one case where I am looking for low-hanging fruit. I'm looking for anything that I may have missed. Oh, little babies. Here's a slightly bigger one. Just never know really what's lurking in here. Oh, look at this. That's a surprise. We're gonna get that one, that one, that one, and that one. Those are a little bit bigger than I was expecting. If this is the growing season, I wouldn't be quite as wild with the foliage. You wouldn't want to break anything. This time of year, you're looking for anything that may be hidden that I haven't seen. Oh my goodness, like that. Exactly like this. Holy cow. Yeah, so these guys, I obviously missed last week, which that's okay. Those are fantastic. That's why you dig deep in the foliage and see what you can come up with. You never know. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I missed that one. It's pretty warm out here today. I'm going to be aggressive and pull this guy up. Have a look-see down. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Out of this. I'm going to turn you over here. Last little bit. Little, I'll take it anyway. Whatever you don't take this time of year, you're gonna lose. So you take it or lose it. And bam! Look at that! I've already got that basket nice and full. So this has been our breadwinner this year. All of this has come from that one bed. And our secondary bed has just not lived up to its to what it should be. And I'm not even gonna set the tripod up over here. I've already kind of taken a quick little look through, and we've got some that will get this little limb I let grow out of hopes that it would produce for us. And so some little things here and there. But I think next year we will not grow bell peppers in this bed. I will rotate and do something different. And maybe do a second bed of bells elsewhere in the garden. If I do a second bed. Look at that one. That's a nice pepper. He's got a little hole in him. He's been eaten. That's okay. Everybody gotta eat. Up in here and see the tomatoes have taken over again. That's the other thing I've got to be aggressive about next year, is not allowing the tomatoes to ruin my peppers. There's one. We'll take that one. I've got Bermuda grass that's moved back in here on this bed too. And this bed had lots of problems. This got trampled by pumpkin vines, and I wanted the pumpkins, so I had to make a decision. We weren't having that good production anyway. I sort of elected to let the pumpkins do their thing, and that impacted our pepper production in the second bed as well, for sure. Oh my goodness, look at this. Holy cow. Over here, bad mouthing the second bed. And it gives me peppers like that. I don't even know if that will fit in the basket. So if things had been different this year, maybe I would have had double what we've had. That might be the last pepper I find. I don't know. If it is, what a way to end. I think it is. I think it is. Yeah. So we are gonna end our bell pepper picking season with this absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. That's great. So until next time, until next year, keep digging and keep growing. Look at that basket.